So are you tired of paying the IRS more than you have to pay for your business taxes? And you want to learn how to do your quarterly estimates? I got you covered. In fact, in today's show of the Rule Your Money Show, I'm taking over 10 years of experience doing the bookkeeping and taxes for small businesses and showing you how you can do your quarterly estimates and not pay the government more than you have to. Let's dive into the conversation. This is the Rule Your Money Show. I am your host, Dakota Grady. Welcome to the show, y'all. Alright, so you're in business, you're frustrated, you're stressed out because tax season is around the corner, and you are afraid that you're going to owe tax because you haven't paid any quarterly estimates. You heard about them, you just didn't know how to do them. Your CPA, your bookkeeper hasn't brought up to your attention to do them, but now you're like, alright, this year I got to do something different. And here I am, want to teach you how to do your quarterly estimates. It's simple. All you need is a little teachability, all right? Learning to be trainable, teachable, coachable, and learning how to do your quarterly estimates so that you won't pay more than you have to pay to the IRS. So let's dive right into the conversation. I'm going to show you how to do it right now. If you want to make better decisions with your finances, stop overspending, and stop impulse spending, get you a free resource, the free money plan budget tracker at dakotagrady.com. This is how you're going to really transform your finances in 2025. So our example right here is the first quarter of 2025. We have a business and we earned $5,000 of earnings, right? And we have expenses of $3,000. So our net income that's taxable is $2,000. Now, if you have net income of $1,000 or more, you're going to pay taxes on that $1,000, right? So if you have less than that, you don't pay any quarterly estimates. But if you have $1,000 or more in quarterly, and during the quarter that you earn, and that's net income, that means income minus expenses, you're sending your quarterly estimates. So we're going to do 25%, and this is why. You pay 10% in federal taxes, right? And you pay 15% in what is called FICA, Social Security and Medicare. So when you're an employee of someone else, you have a job, you pay 7.65% for FICA, and your employer pays the other half. They pay 7.65% too. So if you do 7.65% times 2, it gives you 15.3%. As a self-employed person, you pay the entire 15.3%. That's how I'm getting the 25%. 10% for federal and 15% for FICA. So in our example here, we will have FICA, and to the IRS, we do $2,000 times 0.25%, right? 0.25. So we would send the IRS $500, all right? So you would send that every quarter. Do this every quarter, see how much you've earned, income minus expenses, anything that's $1,000 or more, multiply that money by 0.25, and it gives you the amount to send to the IRS. Now, if you live in a state that has state taxes, I live in South Carolina, so I do about 7%. So we do, in our example, $2,000 times 0.07, right? And that gives me $140. So I'll pay total taxes for federal and state would be $640. Now, if you say, all right, Dakota, that's fine now, but how do I pay myself if I'm doing this, taxes, and I want to tithe? Well, you sound like me, all right? So if I want to pay myself in taxes, sometimes it may be difficult to do all three. So if you have money, at least pay your tithe, pay yourself, and then if you don't have a lot left over, put something aside. I say something aside, I mean putting in money in a savings account for taxes. So when the money comes due, you already have the money saved in your account. So you transfer the money from your checking account, the primary one, to the savings account for safe holding, safe keeping. That way you won't spend the money. And then when it comes due, transfer the money back over to the checking account and pay the tax. That's what I do. again, if you don't have a lot of money to pay the IRS, pay something, because if you don't pay anything to the IRS when you file your taxes, in our example, you pay $500, right, to IRS. What if you owe $800 and you pay nothing? That means you owe the whole $800. But if you pay $500 like we have here to the IRS, you will only owe the difference, which would be $300. Now, what if you had you owe $200? You already paid the IRS $500, so you would have a refund of $300 coming to you. So it's important that you do your quarterly estimate so that you can stay out of trouble with the IRS and not pay more than you need to pay in taxes. Don't just not pay the IRS, because some people say, well, I don't want to pay them through the year because I don't want them to use my money without paying interest. That's fair, but you also don't want to have a lump sum to pay the IRS when you file your taxes. So make sure you do this quarterly estimates every single quarter. And if you need help with this, contact me at dakotagrady.com. This is the Rule Your Money Show. If you like this, I want to encourage you to comment below what you liked about it, what you learned about it, and how I can help you. If I can't help you, again, go to my website at dakotagrady.com. And also, I want to invite you to subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends and family. This is the Rule Your Money Show. Thank y'all for watching.